there. Just that little bit. What's up? Chat's acting funky. Am I not gonna get a chat again? You boob. Let's see. Live chat. Replay. Okay, we'll do the replay. Anyone? Need no slow mode. Right. Huh. No chat again. Pop-out chat. Let's see if that comes up. Yeah, we're getting pop-out chat, so I'll leave that up and use it. I can't see it that way. So anyways, it's working on pop-up chat, so I probably can't put that just into a tab, sadly. That would be nice if you could. Just slide it up and make it tab out. But it's not going to. Send feedback. Let's see a little pop-up chat, dude. So I guess we can try that. We'll see how it works. Don't know if that's going to work well. Just a few minutes and see if we get anybody's in here. Let me edit. Paste you there. Copy you. Get rid of you. I can cancel you now. Come over here for a moment. Talk amongst yourself. Oh, hello. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, let's see. Damn, next one. All right. Let's see, nothing there. I need to be. Let's see. Pop these couple up. Make a little spot in here. Come on, would ya? You get yourself going. The music of Harley's going by. If I didn't have such nerve damage issues, I'd probably be on mine. On here, ooh, Australia guy whipping his Rift. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get going here. Kill all those. Give that a full refresh. Ooh, I bumped that darn thing. So like the title says here, come on, shut up for ya. Got a new setup to put in. Went going with the censored. I picked up a 2200 Max 8 uncensored setup, and it was on its way here from Maine, and I got thinking about it. I'm like, I really need to get a censored setup. So as opposed to buying new, I went ahead and took a look and found, put a wanted ad up in the Tekin Facebook Tekin group. Guy got a hold of me. Thank you, Kenneth. Said he's got one. Showed me it worked. We made a deal. Set it up. Sent it to me. When I got it, everything was fine. Although one thing we didn't notice or was missed in the process is when he soldered it up, he didn't really pay attention to his wire set and got them, you know, A and C crossed in his setup when he put them on. And instead of unsoldering, resoldering one, he just plugged them in differently. I didn't realize that. So when I first tried using it, it was cogging and heat motor was heating up and having some problems. And it took a minute, and I was looking at it, and my eyes aren't the greatest, so it's hard to see the small print anymore. But I talked to Ken, and we figured out, yeah, he did. He told me, so I inadvertently did that. We switched the wires over, boom, everything works straight. So thanks, Ken. Appreciate that. Saved me a few bucks. And I went ahead and did grab one thing to throw on with it just to make it easier so that can stay right in the box. I think I should be able to put that in the radio box, or even maybe back here in this box, and be able to Bluetooth on it. So when I want to make any changes, I'll be able to do it Bluetooth. We'll see how that goes. But I've also got to do the 2-speed, the fork mod for the second gear side, which would be the cover side. I have to take that and do that mod because it's bucking in second gear. It's not fully engaging. Get those tighter. Maybe get some actually new nuts on it too. But wasn't fully engaging in second. It's bucking out a little bit. So I went out today and ran a little bit in first. A little loose. Maybe I didn't tighten them all the way up, which is possible. Wheel nuts are a little loose. So anyways, I got to get in and do that fork mod. I did the side for first gear because I noticed first wasn't going in. Second looks like it was good, but it was hard to say for sure because of the cover in pieces, which changes, you know, how it sets a little bit. But after getting out and running a little bit, it was bucking, you know, jumping out a second. So I figured I'm going to have to do that mod as well. A little bit of dirt here. So it doesn't buck out a second, so I can run it the way it's supposed to run and the way I want to run. So I can take a look, get that one up. I don't know if anybody said anything. Don't look like it. And we'll start popping some stuff out. So let me see. I guess we can start with these. So pop these out by hand. And let me grab my lid. Oh yeah, that one will work better. How you doing? Whoever just joined here a little bit ago. Feel free to chat up, ask anything, any topic. I don't care what it's about. I kind of enjoy the First Amendment in all of its faculties. And I, for one, won't limit your ability to say something stupid. You have a full right to say whatever you want to, no matter how stupid it is. Or not stupid, hopefully, obviously. But the way you become not stupid is by saying stupid stuff and then learning. This is a small one. But we're gonna throw some things around here. That I'm gonna take this ESC and motor that's in this, and I'm gonna drop that in my what in tarnation build. And use that, or this motor ESC in that, because that's not a crawler. It's made to go fast, so there won't be very much time on the low throttle until it's up and going, because that's basically a scale-ish version of a no prep. Okay, we'll pop use there. Yeah. Right. A lady went with a couple of friends of hers to see John Fogerty, George Thorogood, and ZZ Top. They had a 4-pack of tickets, and one was guy and his old lady and their daughter and another person, and the other person had to back out, so they had an extra ticket. Called up the old lady, like, yeah, man, go. You'll have a good time, good show over at the local casino over in Mount Pleasant, Soaring Eagle. So she's off. By now, she's well into Fogerty's set, I'm sure. I think it started at 8, and they're usually fairly close on time over there, so probably actually done with Fogerty's set or just getting done. He probably only does 20 minutes or a half hour. Shit, Dan Fogerty's 68, 69, 72, something like that. He's up there a little bit, so I don't know how long his sets are, but it would be sweet. I almost thought about picking up tickets a little bit ago when I heard they were going or coming around. Oh, that would be a good show to go see. I know the kid would have liked to have gone and seen it, probably, eh? She probably can't hear me, though. But the old lady's going to see with a couple of friends of hers. So that's cool. That will be a good show. I was hearing somebody, I can't remember, I think it was on one of the programs I listen to on radio occasionally when I catch it. And they were saying Z, or not Z Top, George Thorogood, he's in his like 68, 67, 68, 69, maybe himself. I said he just come out there and kicked ass from stroke one of the guitar to stroke 3,000 of the guitar. It was a great show, and he just kicked it out the whole time. High energy all day long, I guess. So that should be a good show to see. All right, so let me bring it up a little bit, enough to get these out. And we can put up that one. Okay. Slide this all back. That should be good. Get back there out the way. Wiggle this out of here because this is a tricky spot now on the ball. Because I got that servo in there. Go ahead and do that. Take. Got the Reese 99 micro, and you got to move it out of your, or thin that third mount for the radio box out a little bit, and it fits real snug underneath there. Yeah, I still got plugged in anyways. Fill the battery out. That in there. And take these two out. Okay. Now back over. What do we got holding us up here? Still just getting this sucker out of there. Because there is the silver wire there, so I gotta pop this out enough. Do those. Go. Now I'll open up the box and just unplug my servo right away. That's the only problem. I'm gonna actually get myself a little. I've got a bunch, little 3 or 4 inch extension lead, and bring that outside the radio box. Okay, I'm gonna need 2 of them. So I'm gonna add one more thing in here. Yeah, that pretty good. Put some super glue in her. Next time I put her together. Some super glue into it. Screw the nut in a little bit. Call her good. Take out my piece of foam topper. Get you out, unplug you. Just get you right up out of here. Now, this back in the both out. One did drop, I think so. I've got some ends I'll put on here. So if I leave those off, I'll replace the ends as I put a couple together here. I should have one more ball here. Right. Now let's take a peek here. We're going to do these little zip strips I got here. Carefully, of course. I do want to double check the footprint here. So I think these are really, really similar in size. Same as the Castle Mamba Max, or Monster it is. Because that is a little bit smaller. Because in all practicability, I should be able to use a little wider. But there is a Spectrum, I'm sorry, a Castle box that you can use and hold on Thingiverse. I've already downloaded it, and I could just 3D print a plate maybe. We'll see how that possibility goes. I think I just, if I'll 3D print one, and if it doesn't work, no biggie. And I can probably make a few adjustments on it, widen it up or shorten it up, whatever I might need to do to make it fit, and then, you know, print another one out. It's just got the two screw areas where I can go right to that. And screw it right down, and that wouldn't be a bad way to do it. Okay. I'm not thinking that's the one. I need a different one. That's it. It's a little too small, actually. That one's in there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. A little loose. Tighten those up better. Put a little drop Loctite on them. I'm gonna have to find the Loctite for sure. It's around here somewhere. I've got it stuffed away off the side somewhere, not too far away. Go ahead and just looks like this. That's in there. All right, motor in ESC. They can come over here because they're gonna go on what incarnation. Hey, how you doing? See somebody in and out, a few people in and out here and there. Yeah, pretty simple setup. I gotta get better cameras. I ain't got a real high dollar camera system. At some point I'll pick something better up. I'm just using the old 920 from Logitech. Awesome. Nope, one's still in there, all this stuff. Go ahead and drop you out. What I gotta find is the other washer here. Drop. Don't worry, I've got it done. It's around here somewhere though. That's just went a little farther off the side. All right. No, it can't be far because I just used it last week when I had this stuff out last time. this a quick change. Get that crap off there. Okay. Now I've got to undo. So that's all gotta come off. How I gotta pop that out. Well, maybe not. I might be able to get it. If I can just peel the. Let me try here. Never mind. I have to undo the shift mechanism to make it work right. I'm gonna get it without. I think it will come without it. Plug it and get it out of the way. Knock that down. That would bum. No, I'm not going to be able to get it without taking that off. That is going to be the question. Think so, but we will try. At least gonna have to undo that to unscrew it from the. That's right there, I believe. This is what's going to be holding us in is the fork itself. Now I think I'm going to be able to get her out. Okay. Okay. Undo this little puppy. It's in my way. I'll have to unscrew the. End on. Get better now. Still tight. So I know some people are taking down this spot right up in here where your shift forks go through. This area right there, they're taking them both, but that one, that's the one the fork goes through, is this second one right here on the outermost side. By taking it down, as opposed to this one on the inside, but taking this one down and making some room underneath there allows that fork to go in a little farther. I know some people are doing that. Other people are doing what I'm going to do, which is pop you off for a minute. Should be able to get you out of there with taking the spur off, and maybe I'll have to. The thing is, turn this thing out when we're in the pliers. Take some of that thread off the back side there. It does have a couple of flats right there. Okay, there we go. So as you can see on this side, I flattened it out. It was raised, that stock, both sides are raised up a little bit like this side. And you gotta flatten her out some. Not much, but some. Although doing so is going to expose more of that shoulder. Let me see how far that goes on there or in there. Because the easier idea, yeah, might be just to whittle a little bit out of the back side of the case. Because you still got that part there. I know what they're doing is just drilling the hole out a little bit, so that'll recess in there a little farther. I think that's what we'll do. Instead of doing the entire case, because I want to make it so if you go to an aluminum case, you have very minimal mods to do to that, and the only thing you'll have to do is, in this case, is drill out for this pin where the shoulder is going to stick out a little bit so it slides into that case area just a smidge right there. I think that's what we'll do. So, time to do some grindering. I'll probably drop us on mute while I do that. Probably end up being 2-3 hours of stuff here, so I'm muted. Actually, I'm going to make this a little easier. I'm just going to run out to my bench grinder and take 10 minutes down to 45 seconds or less. Okay, so that's a little better. I'm still gonna finish it up here. Just clean it up, make it look a little bit better. It's a little more brutal in the way it works. Okay, that's gonna work out pretty well. There. There. Thinned out on both sides. Get it to focus a little bit here once or twice for us. Hit it a little bit. That side has got just a real thin hole in it now, but that way you know which side's which anyways. Not that it would really matter. It's reset a little bit so it slides into the fork a smidge, and then of course goes into the other piece on the other side. Make sure the bottom of the fork's clean. No schmutz or crap in there. Enough Loctite still on that, holding her pretty tight. Now, that little spot right here, that little rise end, a little better position here. Here to focus in, there you go. You need to open that case up a little bit just to let that shoulder of the shifter slide into your case cover. So, I needed to open up how much? A little bit more than that one, I think. I think I opened it up just a smidge. And then I could use my body reamer to take off the last little bit, because that's going to be close, but not quite enough. Let's see what's on the drill. Smaller. Want anything bigger? Smaller even still. Okay. Just a little bit here. 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 Okay. Just in enough. Body gleamer. Up and open this outside edge just a bit. Not quite enough. Close. We're not quite there. There we go. Now, see what I did is opened up the hole here. You can see she's a bit wider. Reamed her out a smidge. Drilled her in just a little bit. Reamed her out just a little bit. So you shift fork, right one, goes in and not only, gets there to the end, get a better screw, but actually you see it goes in. It's pretty much flush on the case now. Or is it? Yeah, I guess maybe it's a smidge, a thousandth or so. Come on, give me some better light here. This thing just doesn't focus for shit. You kind of see it better. It goes in there. It's right pretty much on the case. Easy to spin. Doesn't slop too much. Got a little wiggle. It's gonna have a little one. I'm almost wondering about maybe throwing that guide pin back in, but nah. Screw that. No, where did my other screw fall to? Gotta find that one. It was a little long one. I think it hit the floor. Yep, right there. So anyways, I think that's going to work fine. Go ahead and get this back into place. Doesn't matter. Which side is which. Well, it doesn't really matter either. It's basically the same on, well, not quite. A little different on this side, which actually goes into what? Yeah, this bearing there, right? Yep. Well, if I got this thing set up all the way to be zoomed in all the way. I'll go grab my white lithium grease too. Give those things a real good white lithium grease. It's not. So let me go ahead and bring these up. There we go. That did a little bit. Get a little bit closer. Zoomed her in, made her a smidge easier. Go grab my chain grease. Lucky. Gonna do even a little bit better than the white lithium. PJ Blue Lube, Chain Lube. Clear, won't fly off. And this stuff's actually pretty good stuff. I have moved to the motocross world a few times in my RC life, grabbed motocross stuff. Fork oil and a few other things. What's up, kitty kitty? That's something else I did too. I think I'm going to do that too. I seen somebody else that used the shim on the inside here to stop this second gear from pushing back this way. That little extra slop there. They used a shim behind the seat clip. And I think I'm going to do that because that should help tighten up the whole transmission setup as well. I think I can use one of those right now. So let's find my here. Let's pop this puppy. Grab a shim. I see. Okay. That one too thick. Might be. Might be a too thick. Put a thinner one in. That's better. Just enough to. That'll work fine. Let's see if I've got one that's a little thicker than this one even. First one was a little too thick. This one might be a little too thin. One of each thickness in there. Okay, where should go? Let's see how that one fits in there. Oh, that's better. A lot better. Almost no, still sloppy, but almost no movement on it now. Okay. Now, let's get our fork in here. Go. A little tricky getting it in there, but she went. This thing doesn't have a front or back on it. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Neutral. Second. Roll in a little bit. There's first. Roll in second. Okay, I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, a little mark on the bottom, so that little ass screw I got in here, I can shorten a little bit. Which one is it? Short ass countersunk. I think it's that one. Shorten you a little bit. Now, go ahead and close that back up so I don't knock them around and lose them. Okay, 2-speed is modified. The fork on the channel 2. Put back together with some chain lube. This stuff's killer. Excellent chain lube. PJ1 Blue Label. Now, time for some fun. Go ahead and unplug just to keep her out of my way for now. So she's not in the problem area while I'm doing this. Now, if I'm going to use I want to go to the 17. This is going to be quite a bit more able to turn it. We have, although I didn't get the 5, I should have. I got the 5mm bores. There's an M5 pinion from ProTech. And I'm going to go ahead and reorder the rest of the pinions at the M5 just because it's got a better nut. But I've got a 13 tooth and a 15 tooth. A lot of people talk about the 13 tooth, but because it's kind of easy to get to, we're going to start with the 15 tooth. Now, I do need to find the Loctite before I go any farther. Check my things, make sure I didn't slip it in one of my other tubs. That's what I had to have done with it. It's just a matter of which box did I accidentally slip it in with. I gotta grab that. I think I got a castle link around here somewhere too. Eliminator, arms, screw gears, USB cables, tube, foam pads. Okay. But no, that's not it. I'm pretty sure I don't have it here. Let's see what we do have in here. Most of this is excess stuff and then drag stuff. Adapters. We have some more Traxxas adapters, cross pins and shims, hexes, shock pistons, shims, pins, here, headers, system. 17 something. Not what I want though. Okay. No, it's not that. So figure this out again. I was in this, but pretty positive it's not in here. There. These things. This one. Those things. Might have to move things out and take a look and see if it fell down.
behind my damn computer, which it could have. Okay. No, it's not there. It's not there. Didn't drop in this, did it? No. This is where it's supposed to be. And with my slime. Let me start looking on the ground over here. No, it's two. I'm gonna go check. Yeah.
I don't know where I put it. I'll pop that chat up, see if anybody said anything. Nope, don't look like it. Yeah. Let's kill this. Don't need you open. Pretty empty. Right. Okay. Imagine what happens if I can see a little bit here. Wipe these glasses off. Oh my goodness, things are a little clearer again. Thank goodness for bifocals. All right, so it's in the 17 spot. I think was, yeah, those ones. I'm going with 15, so 16, 15 spot. Which puts it about there. Go ahead and set a couple of these two screws here for a minute just to get them in there. And then I'll throw the pinion on. We'll check the mesh and make sure everything's all good to go. Now, magnets on the end of my fingers. Because I think it was in there and it was on this, those two right there. For 17, so that'd be quite a ways out. It's like 18. Let's see what's that? 18, 17. Those three are 16. So those, that one from that way should be 15.
Just let you know it's Dumb and Dumber on the ledge again.
Yep, I've seen them already. I'll let it get dark out. They're getting up there every night, so I'll let it get dark out and I'll pick them up and let them drop down to the ground, and then they'll go to the ground. They'll be there for the night.
That's when I often I see them on the ledge.
Yep, yeah, I seen them out there on the ledge a couple nights ago. They weren't out there the first time I went out, but they were the second. Okay, what you doing out here this late? Oh, come on, take this off. Let's play. Too small. Ooh, excuse me. Got the hiccups. I don't know what I did with it. It's alright. We got this new to use. A little squirt. Just enough to come up and say it's up. So too bad. As far as mesh goes. That's why we got that there. Straight in there and tighten that puppy right up. I like that setup there. Guys. Just a little extra cranked. Now. Oh yeah, that's it. Right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and do these up one at a time. I want these to stay decent. Just a little bit on the end. Make sure these are good and tight. Don't come out loose. I'm gonna let that thing would work now that I got that other piece out. Probably would. Okay. I think that's fine. And slip this puppy back together. So not going too bad. Only hour 33. Tranny is all fixed. Fork has been modified. Should shift perfectly. That is. I need to know the drive cups. What I need. A small one. Makes life a little bit easier here. Bless you. Here around 10. One more knot. Call that one good. I don't think I want to go anymore.
Mom's probably not gonna be back from probably until midnight, right?
Yeah, that's what I'd imagine. About the midnight. Okay. That. Servos and shifters hook back up. Neutral. All right, so that should be good. Now, Elliot said they didn't have to do any major tweaking to put this in. It pretty much went in. Bam. Beautiful. Didn't have to mod anything. People talk about what motors, you know, some of them are a little long, you gotta mod them. That puppy fits right in there. Just makes it. Come on. Focus up, you piece of junk. There you go, see? No modding, slides right in. Everything's in place. Everything's flat. But before I go too far, I've got to slip this in place. This servo, gotta kind of pick that up a little bit. Get that up underneath there first, because that's got to be held in by that piece. And set these two. Three. That's what we got. Strip out a little bit. Throw a little super glue on it. One moment. Give it a drip. These two for that. Those two are for that. Those three are for the cover. That's for the switch. So I'm going to take these two, slide them in here for now. Where they belong. got. Okay. Shorten this off a little bit. It's going a little too far through and hitting on the bottom of the serval, the 99 micro. I don't want it doing that. I can help it. Okay. So hold that section of the radio box. I shouldn't need those. I can always put them on if I have to. Now, where is my... These Loctited. Get the motor in place and set. Snug, snug, but not overly tight. Right. Motor is locked down now. Probe down me. That looses it. Oh, yeah. So, easy way to fix that. A little bit of a widening. Just a little push around. There we go. Still apart, but not as easy. I'm going to go ahead and open that up a little bit more. Nice and stuff. Okay. Now, you can always zip strip. Got room to zip strip. So what I'll do with this on-off switch here. So I could zip strip that down, but I'd rather see if I can print that box. Or I could actually just throw a piece of Velcro down on the bottom. But I'd rather see if I can print the, well, I guess it ain't gonna matter, because that box ain't gonna hold it over. So in that respect, I may as well just zip strip. Put 2 zip strips through there. Come up underneath. Lock her right down, maybe. Try one of these and see what happens. I can get her through there without an issue. Oh, no, that won't be in the way of the. So do that. Here to stay out of the way of the. Work this through here. If I can. Should put that thing on the other side. Come on. go. It's got her into place. Allows me use of the buttons, and center port is open. Okay. One more. Same thing. We're gonna pull it up from the other side. Okay. Here. Oh, no, pull that one to the wrong side. Same darn thing. Wrong side. Let me just kill this one. I got another one. Make it easier. Okay. Nice and solid. Now, we're going to do a little rapidy wrap. Let me see here. Always could do a braid. Make life easy. White to white and red to blacks. Just try to do Okay. These two out. Okay. Okay. These. So I want to keep that right there up out the way of everything. So just keep the wire up out of everything. Okay, so 1, a 5, the power. Oh, I'm gonna have to undo that, and forgot about that. I've got to redo XT 6-day. Could throw an adapter in there, but I'll rather not have the adapter in it, obviously. Right. So I can actually zip through these. Probably up here I found its way pretty decently. That will keep them nice and out of my way and out of the way of everything else. So I need to get in here. Just down there, a little better. Back up here out the way for the minute. Move this up so it's well out of my way. Out of the way of the motor getting hot. Actually, enough slop there. I can pass that right through there and leave it floppy. And that's what I'll do. So that ain't tight. It doesn't need to be. It just needs to be there as a retainer guide. Okay. Sure, plugged in well on the water. Okay. Plugged in there. Stay sloppy. All right, good there. tackle this little cluster F. Always a pain. I'm going to take a break though before I go any further. Just to chill for a minute. Let's see, I doubt there's anybody said anything because people are quiet. Of course, there's not been many people popping in and out here. Looks like my YouTube critic has been about the only one. Making sure I ain't talking about those dirty vaccines. I'm sorry, those safe and effective vaccines that were first said safe and effective, and like every drug and vaccine that's called death afterwards, labeled as deadly and dangerous after first being approved as safe and effective by the old Commie Disease Center. I'm sorry, Communicable Disease Center. How dare I call them commies? It's not like they're trying to mandate a vaccine that's experimental or anything. Alright, so that all should be good. That should be good. Gotta get it over there before I can get the servo in. So 2. Jesus, should I? I don't want to use 4 of them. But at least 1 for the steering servo. And let's just smooth these with E6000. Okay. So there you go. S, wrong color. I need the silver one. The big old S for silver. Actually, S is for steering. And an L for lights. So I may add a couple lights so I can see better when I'm driving it at night. You can't see crap. I wonder if you know what? I could do that. Because I did that. I'll go right outside and leave me a light lit. Yes. On switch. Channel 5, 1, no 2. Suppose. Okay. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. Let's see. SWA. That number 3. I'm pretty sure which one that is anyways. 1, 2, A, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We got steering. Because I want on switch, so I've got a reverse, and then I can turn around and yeah, put her up in that one. Okay. Steering. That one can stay in there. Okay, down there. Nothing in 4. And this is number 5. Okay. Steering. Put a big L on here. Should be easy. It's only 2 wires. It's to 3. Okay. So run that out. This. a little bit, trying to get these wires in place. A little bit better. Okay. Both of those are stripped. So I'm gonna do an old-fashioned fix. A little bit of modeler cement. Oops, coat the threads just a little bit. Just so it goes in the hole and helps lock the threads down. They'll tighten up after about 10 minutes. Modeler cement takes a few minutes to lock up a little bit, but this will help keep everything snug and tight, and hopefully all the water can stay out of my box here. Another thing you can do is like E6000 shoe goo. Run a little bit of that around your seal area before you put your cap on. That'll help lock everything in. Okay. So I got steering, lights. Go ahead and pull a little bit out. That's just a little floppy slack. So it's got some movement, not super tight. Perfect movement for here, plenty of room to stay out of my area. Okay. So I gotta do that next. XT end. Of course, like I say, I could do this adapter. I've been using it. That's the wrong one. It's the one I was using. I don't need that one. I could use the other one where it's on that battery. Oh, no, that's the other battery one. No, I do. I would need the other adapter. Yeah. Yep. So this would plug into this. This would plug into this. Now my XT60 plugs will go right into that. Or if I have to, I can go like this. I hate using that many adapters. I'll just put a XT60 on this thing and call her done. Undo those. That way you ain't got to worry about it. So that is pretty much ready to go back in, except for that last little part. She's almost 11 o'clock. So now this, same thing over here. Bring her around here. She can sneak up in here. Run through there. And just be up in this loop here. Just like that all the way through underneath if I needed to. Help keep it real out of the way. come down and around and come up underneath. We'll stay off for the moment. Actually, that'll be easy to do. Like this. Go like this. You can slip underneath. Sure she's not pinched up underneath there. Oh, that's open here. Well, that thing's not quite down there all the way. That's in the way. All right, I can live with that though. That's up out the way now. You can set like that. Move you up. So that's up out the way. So there's that place. Not even able to get down there to plug into that. I could maybe slip it up there. That may work. Okay, I need a new end. And that's ready to go in. Now this, I want this over on the other side. Not mistaken, I need to move this puppy. So run my wire up the other side. Keep it a little more out of the area of the drive shafts, so I ain't got to worry about my servo wires getting tangled out. Slide it through here. That'll help pinch her in spot a little bit. There we go. I think that is about as good as she needs to be. At least for this spot. Okay. I need to take a break. Decide if I want to try to solder that crap up tonight yet. I may jump on it in the AM. I'm gonna get a hold of a couple of local guys in the morning and see if anybody wants to go crawl. But overall, there we go. New Tekin 2300 Rock 412 2300 HD. Not new, but almost new. I was told it wasn't used much, and other than a little, heat job on the case from a soldering iron, it's all in pretty actually good shape. Everything works fine. And so when I first hooked it up, I did white, black, red, not realizing that he had A and C soldered on the wrong deal. So I will at some point go in here, jump in, and resolder those two wires, and then of course have to unplug and plug them back into the right colors. Get those resoldered in, but I'm happy and comfortable. The shift swivel and the shifter and shift fork now is going to work. That's neutral. There she's touching the front first. Neutral. There she's touching the back. Oh yeah, that moved quite a bit actually. There, I can feel it touching. Starting to engage. Oh yeah, she moves a whole nother millimeter, so once she's kind of in place. Probably have to do a little readjusting on endpoints. But so I'm going to have to redo this here. Get that Dean's out of there, go to an XT60. A couple batteries there. I should pop over to XT60s just to make them all, but I've got that one adapter, so when I do run 3S, because I do plan mostly to run this on 3S. I got a couple 4S, but I plan on running it on 3S. I'll get some 80Cs. Mine are only 30. Because I don't know that I'll need 4S, but I got the one 4S. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put an XT60 on it because it's going to be plugged into this anyways. So it doesn't matter what my other batteries are. I'll use an adapter on this side, but that way I'm only using one adapter. Well, that's part of it. There's the 15-tooth pinion. Cut that down to the 13-tooth. That's the other one I got besides the stock 17-tooth. I plan on picking up a 12, a 14, a 16, and an 18. I'll reorder the 5 and or the 13 and 15 with the M5 set screw just to help knock her all down good. But yeah, that should really make a difference. So I'm going to go ahead and call this one. Thanks for hanging out, watching, all you folks that did swing in for a few moments and checked out and hug off. Appreciate it. Got any questions, throw them in the thing. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe. And when you hit the notification bell, make sure you hit the 3 buttons and choose all notifications. By default, YouTube only puts it on personal notifications. So when you hit the notification bell, click the 3 dots, the alternative menu, and choose all. That way you get all notifications. And you want to do that to anybody who don't want to miss a video from, if you haven't done it already. So that's all we got. Thanks a lot. I'll tune in either later tonight, most likely tomorrow in the morning, and finish this thing up. I may already have the thing soldered on by then too. So, all right. Thanks a lot. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, guys and gals.